Home Life and Style is brought to you by the Pine Hills, offering inspired new homes and daily adventures just 45 minutes from Boston. Ethan Allen, every detail matters. Longfellow Design Build, architect and builder for Cape Cod and beyond. Snow & Jones, a fixture in New England homes since 1952. And by Classic Tile and Stone, your tile and stone destination.
Hi, I'm Parker Kelley. Welcome to Home Life and Style. I am passionate about design, food, and travel. I love discovering new places, meeting new people, and sharing who they are, how they live, and what they love. In each episode, I'll introduce you to a new destination through the eyes of the people who call it home. Join me as we celebrate these towns, these people, these homes in style. Today I'm on my way to Brentwood, New Hampshire, a friendly rural community with a population of less than 5,000. Brentwood, originally known as Brentwood Parish, used to be part of the larger neighboring town of Exeter. They still share the same zip code. Brentwood is an hour north of the city of Boston and located 20 minutes from New Hampshire's beautiful seacoast and the vibrant city of Portsmouth. I'm on my way to meet Lisa and Mark in their 3-bedroom, 1,600 square foot ranch. Now on the show, we often feature newer homes that are pretty large, and comparatively, 1,600 square feet is not that large. However, once you get to know this couple, you'll see that they live large, and by that I mean they love large. The couple renovated their kitchen to entertain, and boy do they. The home is set on 10 beautiful acres with a horse barn, tennis court, and their own private vineyard. They call this special place Cooper Hill Farm. It's named after Mr. Cooper, the first of 5 Rhodesian Ridgeback dogs they've had over the years, who's buried up on the hill. Mark is in the environmental sciences and spent his youth in Needham, Massachusetts and on Cape Cod. Lisa is retired from sales and is originally from Boulder, Colorado. They have one grown son, Justin, who lives in Boston. We're going to meet these homeowners, get to know why they love living here, and then they're turning their kitchen over to Chef Evan Mallet and me, and we're going to celebrate home, life, and style in Brentwood, New Hampshire.
Hi! Oh.
Hi!
That's shy. Hi. Welcome to Cooper Hill.
Thank you.
Hi,
Oh my gosh, nice to meet you, Mark. Honestly, so here's I brought some just some herbs from my garden.
That's awesome.
I mean, you obviously have like everything going on here.
Come in.
All right, come
Come on, Charlotte. Come on in. Welcome. Come in. This is our kitchen.
This is your entire home.
It's pretty much the whole
About half of
home.
the house. This used to be a wall. This used to be a bedroom. That was a wall.
This used to be a bedroom?
right here. That was a kitchen. That was a closet with a full
And
wall.
so Anita from the Cabinet Works, is she the one who said like knock down
the,
walls?
the last wall. This wall, there was a half a wall left, and it's hard to explain, but she finally said, let's just finish opening up the whole place, and we did.
And that was what we needed to get our vision. And I asked her, I said, she goes, well, what do you have in mind? I said, well, there's a kitchen on a movie that we've loved for years. And she said, what's the movie? And I told her something's got to give. She goes, I have the DVD. It's the #1 copied kitchen. And the movie's like 2003.
You've really curated a beautiful, beautiful place. I mean, just driving up, the tranquility, like my blood pressure went down like 40 points in like 1 minute just coming up your driveway.
Oh, good, good. It's a cool place. We are homebodies. We don't travel. We don't, with the horses, the dogs, the grapes. We don't travel. We live here.
And this is the
we
room
really do.
we hang out and we entertain in here. And
Although we're rural, we have a lot of neighbors that we would alternate houses on every Friday night.
you know, someone brings a starch, someone brings a salad.
Obviously this kind of a sink is just like yummy to touch.
The good old farm sink. That was a must for the kitchen.
And the slate came from Maine, and it's just it worked out
Local.
beautifully. When we did the oven and the fridge, we'd never done a kitchen in our lives, either of us, and so it was kind of like, talk to Anita, do whatever you want, because we're not doing a second one. So this is the only one we're ever going to do. So go for it.
That's good.
It's quite the fridge.
Yeah. So I mean, I see like your signs everywhere, your messages to yourself, to your visitors, to your guests. So how long have you guys actually been together?
20 years tomorrow.
Yep, tomorrow. We got married here in the property.
So we're doing actually like a dinner party with the chef.
On our 20th anniversary.
No one knew that. We just
How great is that?
Yeah.
Pretty special.
That's like real kismet coming together. That's lovely, lovely. So 20 years. And so how did you meet, or where did you meet?
We were best friends for 6 years.
None of our friends were surprised. They're like, what took you guys so long? We all knew it, but it's kind of funny.
I lived here with my horse, and she moved in, and we got married right out under the apple tree.
So just 1 second. Are there photos in your cabinet right now? Like, who's this? Who is this?
These are my cousins, my sister, my cousin.
So we have pictures in our cabinets with our glasses of people that we love.
And cards and letters. We just have them everywhere.
What's not to love? This is amazing. This is beautiful. This is gorgeous. This is actually like really celebrating life. You're celebrating your friends and your family and your neighborhood all the time, and cooking and gathering.
It's fun. It is fun. We are very lucky. We're thankful every day.
Okay, so everything just flows so nicely. Your aesthetic is really gorgeous. I mean, your artwork is exceptional. Tell me about this one.
This is our anniversary gift to us. It is from our favorite Colorado artist. We have followed him for about, I think, 4 years. And he's a wonderful guy.
And he has a heart.
And he put a heart in the horse for us.
And this one was downtown at a restaurant. It was beautiful, and we did it for ourselves for Christmas. It was our Christmas gift to each other one year.
And we just love it. We love the colors, and I love his light.
And it's a focal point of our house. We have the 2 big rooms, the kitchen and this room we live in, and we heat with wood. So like for half the year, we're in here heating that stove.
And appreciating your beautiful art.
Yes.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
I've got joy to share with you in my arms. Just a little hug every day will solve your problems. I've got love to share with you in my pocket. Just a little kiss on the lips and we'll skyrocket. We go.
You've worked long and hard, built a career, a life, knowing that one day, with a little luck, you'll have time. At Longfellow Design Build, we design and build new homes. New kitchens. New additions to your home. We handle everything from conception to completion, working in unison with you, for you, so you can have the home you envision, so you can have the home you deserve, so you can focus on what's important. Longfellow Design Build, architect and builder, for Cape Cod and beyond.
The day was so glorious that after I enjoyed the home tour of the inside, we all couldn't wait to get outside. So this is one of your celebratory trees.
Anniversary tree.
It seems like when you have your anniversaries, you buy something that's meaningful to the two of you.
To the home,
it's
usually
not
to
like,
the home. We're both pretty low maintenance as far as stuff, but we do it for the place.
Yeah.
And the birds enjoy it out here. In the winter, they have a heated bird bath, and that really keeps the bluebirds and other birds around for the winter.
You guys must be constantly filling me. Tell me what you have, like peanuts?
Suet, whole peanuts, split peanuts, black oil sunflower seed. That's a staple. That and the thistle are staples. Mealworms for bluebirds, and sometimes we do a fun seed tower. That's nuts, cranberries, all kinds of stuff. Black oil sunflower seeds.
Grape jelly.
And then grape jelly, oranges over there. And Orioles are only here from May 5th to July 4th, and then they're off nesting somewhere.
They're beautiful though when they're here.
So obviously your birds take a lot of your maintenance and a lot of your time, but your vineyard, who does all of this?
I do. No one helps me anymore. It's pretty much a solo mission now.
Yeah. And so how many plants do you actually have now?
About 1,000.
And it all started, he says, I will build you a vineyard if you rent me a backhoe for a week. And that, because we enjoy wine,
That's how the first
that was the story. That was the story. And then we're like, what are we thinking? But you know, these like Sweet Baby took them, Jeweltown, Flagtown, all our local wineries.
We've sold them to multiple places at different times.
So how big will these get? Like,
These will grow all the way up to here, and this will be your fruit right here.
oh yeah.
Here's Cabot. He's my 36-year-old. He's very sore. He's very lame.
Oh.
He's having a tough time. But he is my baby. Hi, Cab. Hi, baby. Hi. This is Micah. This is Mark's deer gelding that he's had since a baby. Hi.
And since he was born,
Hi.
I bought his mother.
Hi.
He's 27 years old.
Hi, baby. Hi.
Now, do you guys ride too, or no?
I ride.
I did in my youth. Now I just
Yeah.
clean the barn.
Yep.
It's an old pig barn that we just put 4 stalls in, and
You're really country folk.
that's Jonathan Siegel.
He's the most gentle.
He's a racehorse. He's 25 years old, I think, and they retired him. And I think it was like 6 or 7. They wanted to retire him and never race him again. The woman who trained this horse lives out back, has a horse, used to ride through here every day, and she goes, you have to take care of this horse. So they brought it over, and it became a companion horse for my horse. And they've been together now for the last 20 years.
They just wanted a retirement home, so we said, yeah.
And so they've been together for 20 years.
20.
Sounds like another story I know.
Yeah.
Sounds like a story I've heard before.
22 years. That's right. So good.
Thank you.
There.
You can say they fed a 36-year-old horse
Yep.
a treat.
Yep. Mr. Cabot.
After we got the thorough tour of the property, Lisa and Mark sent me off to Sweet Baby Vineyards, where some of their harvest is turned into wine by winemaker Lewis Eaton. Lewis, a father of 4, turned his love of wine and hobby into a thriving family business. He and his kids showed me around, and we talked about how they care for the grapes.
Yeah, this is called vine tucking.
Yeah, because you want them to like be in this little quadrant right there, right?
Yep. Just because in New England in general, when it's 100 degrees out, we get 100% humidity usually. So keeping them upright like this, photosynthesis and airflow, so you don't get all the fungal diseases.
The beetles can give them like diseases, and you would have to take the leaf off.
His fruit wines are made with 100% locally grown fruit, and 10% of the profits go to local farmers. For the past 5 years or so, several of his fruit wines have been best-selling and have earned nearly 100 national and international awards. Delightful. Later, I met back up with Mark and Lisa in the neighboring town of Exeter. They love being so close to this picturesque river town with its tree-lined streets and historic architecture. Exeter is also home to the notable Phillips Exeter Academy, one of the oldest private secondary schools in the country. Our first stop was Water Street to meet Lisa's favorite floral designer, Jessica Christofferson, owner of Cymbidium Florals. Jessica was going to design and provide the floral arrangements for our dinner party. Her shop is adorable and smelled so good.
This is Jessica. Hello. This is Parker.
Hi.
This woman does what you've seen in our kitchen already that she brought.
I just kind of drew from the colors of the kitchen and the farmhouse feel, and
So you've seen the home, you've seen the environment, and then you were kind of inspired by that. So is that how you work usually?
definitely I take in their style, their personalities, their color sense, and just kind of go from there.
Yeah. The work is beautiful in there. What are you thinking in terms of dinner party?
Well, I know it's for their anniversary, so I've got some sort of rich romantic colors, but still with the local farmhouse.
Yeah, so
So
sweet.
yeah, it's gonna
And we're casual.
exude all of that.
We are, but
Yeah,
She's
You're-
casual, but you know what?
Casual,
they have
but
like a
still.
real Mark and Lisa are like the real deal love.
It's very sweet.
Our next stop was Water Street Bookstore. Lisa and Mark love this bookstore. Lisa picked up some gifts for the guests coming to the party.
Hi. Oh my gosh, I love this bookstore. This is really cool. We're here to pick up the Black Trumpet Evan Mallet book. Oh my gosh, this is Evan's book.
Beautiful.
So this is what you're giving to like your guests, or it's like a takeaway?
Yep, we're gonna gift all of our families.
No, you're not doing
books.
this.
Yes, we are.
Rabbit Fricassee, the Duck Crusades. Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
It's not just about the fixtures. Snow and Jones, the family-owned business that contractors and homeowners on the South Shore and Cape Cod have depended on since 1952. The overall aesthetic of the Pine Hills has a quality that's very high. I mean, when you first started walking the grounds, the landscaping, you said it has to be spectacular because the land is spectacular.
Well, the land is spectacular, and it starts with trying to see where the land is telling us to build. We are crafting the right location for the home to sit in, to view that woods or water or a beautiful tree or the horizon or even the ocean. And our job is to try and utilize the grade in the trees to create that kind of privacy, so that as one moves from neighborhood to neighborhood and sometimes even from home to home, that there are these pieces of nature that frame your view or change the way in which you perceive the homes that you're seeing.
I've worked with Kristen and Julie for about 7 years now, about 30 projects. They care as much as I do about the finished product. And every time I walk in, I'm always like, girls, what do we have new? And they always have things set aside to show me, and every time I go there, it's so exciting. They text me pictures as soon as tile comes in that they think is really exciting. Like even on a Saturday, I'll get a text, and they'll know that I'm just as excited to see it as they are to share it. And so they're my go-to.
Recognized and respected. Classic Tile and Stone on Boston's South Shore. Early the next day, before heading back to Cooper Hill Farm, I went to the Black Trumpet on Ceres Street in Portsmouth to meet up with my friend, the super talented Chef Evan Mallet. I'm a big fan of his, and it's always fascinating when I have a chance to talk with him.
My original career goal was to be a writer, and in order to support that, I had to work in restaurants. So before long, I had a unique advantage over other writers to talk about food and cooking. I have my book, which was this amazing labor of love that allowed me to delve into the history of Black Trumpet, but also all of the relationships that I've built in this community over time, and how I think this is an extraordinary community because of that.
Portsmouth.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Tell me about the kind of food that you do here. Like, what's your, do you have a signature now? Or
If I'm inspired by an ingredient that no one has ever heard of before, I'm actually going to put that ingredient on the menu. Even our local food writer used to say, I know I can go to Black Trumpet and find an ingredient I've never heard of before at all times. And she said that right up until last year. So that's a decade of challenging people with ideas, techniques, dishes, ingredients, languages. So, and I do want to just briefly mention that about 9 years ago, we started something called Heirloom Harvest Project.
Is this where you're going to get all the stuff for our dinner that we're preparing?
A lot of it will come from there, yep.
Okay, and talk about them. Who are they?
So Heirloom Harvest Project is an organization that Denise and I founded back in 2009, and it was this amazing vision of being able to preserve ingredients that are imperiled, that have played a role in our food communities of yore. Biodiversity is a principle on which I mean, it's the underpinnings of sustainability, and you have to have it if you're going to have any kind of long-standing food supply chain. And so, in our garden, we grow these crazy things like Boston marrow squash, which, if you went back to Faneuil Hall and Quincy Market 100 years ago, you would have found this being the squash that people eat. And you would find all of these immigrant cultures bringing seeds and saving them within their community. And we find things like the fish pepper, which was brought over from Africa. We grow a lettuce that would be, it's called Forellenschluss, and an Austrian farmer brought this to the United States. It's also called trout speckled lettuce or speckled trout lettuce.
So it looks like it's
It's variegated, and it's a green romaine style that has little red dots all over it. And to me, it's beautiful, but if you have that on a supermarket shelf,
It's
it
not
looks like,
photoshopped. Oh wait.
yeah, it's not like
It doesn't
bright
have
green,
4
crunchy,
arms and have like perfect skin.
or
No,
isn't
right?
98% water. So, yeah, so we've really, sadly moved into this culture of convenience and easy storage, and supermarkets don't want to have ingredients that aren't going to be able to have a good shelf life. Most of these decisions have been made based on fundamental economics, but they're overlooking the fiber of our community, which is diversity.
Fiber too.
And that too.
A lot of it, yeah. That evening, back at the home, I met Jessica on the porch. Her arms were full of the prettiest flowers in all shades of pink, which were going to look great on Lisa and Mark's table.
So tell me, what do we have for flowers here? Oh, this is like bee balm or?
Ranunculus, my favorite. Sweet pea grown in my friend's local garden. Scabiosa and peonies. Hosta that I cut from my own yard.
Yeah.
That's about it.
You're so outstanding.
Thanks.
Lovely. Wait till they see. Wait till they see.
With the table set and things falling into place for the party, the guests started to arrive, including Mark's mother Connie, Lisa's sister Holly, Justin and his partner Ryan, and Mark's sister Bryn and her husband Dave. With everyone gathered around, I presented Lisa and Mark with a gift.
Oh my God. Oh no, of course I'm gonna cry. Oh my God, seriously? Oh my God.
Now knowing it was their anniversary, I titled it Love, Love, Love. It was a photo I had taken of a pen shell in the shape of a heart.
That is so sweet. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Thank you very much.
I think they liked it.
Hi, Parker. So great to see you.
Nice
Welcome
to
to
meet
Ethan
you.
Allen Portsmouth. I'm
thank
Erica.
you.
I can't
Hi,
wait to show you
Erica.
around today.
So we got all this beautiful furniture.
Everything looks fantastic, but we need some accessories. When accessorizing a space like this, it's important to think about scale of the accessories. And then we stacked the books so that we could create a little taller height here with the vase.
Yeah, there's lots of texture there.
I think texture can create some visual interest. As you can see here with our throw pillows, they also have a very similar textural element.
And how about the greenery? That softens.
Everything's so hard edged, so having the soft pillow, having a little natural greenery goes a long way to creating a cozy feel in a room.
Looking for more inspiration? You can find it in the pages of South Shore Home Life and Style. Beautiful imagery and thoughtfully curated stories showcasing fine home design and decor, top area restaurants, boutiques, arts, culture, and more. It's the lifestyle magazine celebrating the seaside communities south of Boston. Join seasoned editor Maria Allen and her talented team as they reveal the many reasons this region is such a special place to live, work, and visit. Available on newsstands now. To subscribe, visit southshorehomelife.style.com.
While everyone headed out to catch up and play croquet, I headed to the kitchen to see what was cooking with Evan.
This is a lettuce that is called red romaine for obvious reasons, but people see it on store shelves and they don't think it's attractive because it's red. All right,
Yeah,
so we're
exactly.
gonna roll these up with some chicken tinga inside. We slow cook the chicken for a long time, and this chicken is actually a variety called Bresse, B-R-E-S-S-E, and it's a heritage breed bird from Burgundy, France, and Normandy, where it has been farmed for many years and is believed to be the best tasting chicken in the world. So now, because of bootleggers and pirates, we have brass chickens growing here in the United States. So this is a really classic sauce from the Oaxaca region of Mexico.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Sometimes called green mole. And so we're going to feature that underneath a little lettuce wrap so you can sort of like condimentize. They can customize the condiment.
Condimentized?
That's not a word.
No, but you made it one right now. That's delicious. Oh, that is so good.
It's a little warm, but you want to kind of roll it up a little bit like a burrito. There you go.
Do you want me to turn it in like this?
You got to do the ends
bit?
just like a burrito.
Right, I'm afraid this one's going to like break on the side, but oh yeah, it's
They don't have to look perfect, but I'm definitely doing the next one. All right.
That's why I do what I do and you do what you do.
That's right.
Lovely. Yeah.
All right.
You know why? Because you have no fear. When you go in there, you're just like unabashedly.
It's true. I did not abash at all. Here, watch me do one, and then you got the next one. Okay, so you don't panic if it has a little hole in it. It's still a lettuce wrap.
Yeah. Just about done with a whole plate of them. I left the rest of the courses in Evan's capable hands. In true Black Trumpet style, the rest of the courses were full of extraordinary local ingredients. There was grass-fed Angus beef from Maine, accompanied by a New England heritage strain of collard greens and polenta-style grits, with unusual but exceptionally flavorful ingredients like maple syrup and coffee grounds. He had scallops served with bok choy and a beautiful beet vinaigrette. And to top it off, he made rhubarb and strawberry crostata, topped with an herbed cream that incorporated lemon thyme from Mark and Lisa's garden. And what better way to complement such an incredible meal but Cooper Hill wine, grown right there in the backyard.
This is Marichal Foch. It's grown here. Sweet Baby Vineyards Vincent, and then we get to buy it back. These wines, we have probably 10 years worth of different harvests here, and we enjoy it and give it to friends and family, and they enjoy it too.
In the 1938 play Our Town, the author Thornton Wilder's character Emily asks, do any human beings ever realize life while they live it? Every minute? Well, I think Mark and Lisa do. And if not in every minute, they sure come close. It was a night filled with laughter and love. We were all living in the moment. We were all, indeed, living large. You can live a large life but not have a home that's large. You're living proof. This is home, this is life, this is style, this is love abounding. And a chef who really, happy anniversary. Cheers.
Cheers.